announcement of this great honor being bestowed upon my husband. I never thought that I'd ever be around to see anything after this point. I am very grateful to the NAJD for this honor. I want to express my appreciation and gratitude to them for the honor they've bestowed. Were he here, he would have deemed it the greatest reward of his life. And also turned around and said, "Oh, I just did my job." He was very passionate about his writing. He wrote all the time. When he wasn't writing, he was talking with his company, the Chicago Defender, about ways to do things and people to see. And he was very professional, very professional. I met him, I was a journalist at the Tri-State Defender in Memphis, Tennessee, that had been established when John Sandstack, the publisher, realized that everything was getting hot down in the area. And so he was sent down there to troubleshoot after having been in Korea as a foreign UN correspondent. He went there to examine whether or not black troops were being integrated into the army, as they had said. And he found some there, but he stayed long enough, and he went along with 4 other reporters from the Amsterdam News and some of the other newspapers of note, black newspapers, about 4 of them. When he came back, John Sandstack sent him to Memphis to work with the Tri-State Defender that had been just established about 6 months. And he knew that he knew his manner. I'm not going to take that long, but I just wanted to establish how he got there and how we met. I was on the staff, and as time went by, we became more aware of each other and our work. We eventually married, and one by one, various things just kept happening. The Emmett Till murder case, and he went down to Emmett Till, to Money, Mississippi, and because he had come from Chicago, he was very interested in what was happening because of the little boy, Emmett Till, who was only 14 years old. I had come from there, and they had asked him. And then the second thing that he was involved with was Montgomery bus boycott. And that was a year long, a little over a year. And he went down with Martin Luther and rode the first bus that left with Martin Luther King and some of the other, Abernathy and some of those people. But the climax, I believe, of his career, which wasn't meant to be the climax, was when they integrated Little Rock. And Little Rock was quite something, and there was more animosity there than he realized. So with all of the things that he did, and he always felt that he had to go and go everywhere. But I'm very happy that we met. We had one daughter, and I have loads of relatives that are here tonight to share this with me. His grandson, his grandsons, and so forth. I won't take time to name them all, but I thank you for the privilege of being here. As I said, I thought that I would never have seen something like this. I turned 92 this year. And when they announced that I wondered whether I'd be in physical body to come. Before I stop, I want to acknowledge Hank Klibanoff. Hank Klibanoff has done more to bring this story, and he and Gene Roberts have written the best book. Anybody who hasn't read Race Beat hasn't learned anything that happened. What I appreciate about it was he took the flavor of the Southern editors who had no problem telling him things, and they wrote it, and they used that and opposed against what the black reporters had done, because for a long time they had acknowledged them. But thank you for giving me this opportunity.